2 and 1. But speak thou the things which become it sound doctrine, that the aged women likewise, that they be in behavior, as become it holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things, that they may teach the women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of God be not blasphemed, chaste conversations. Shalom, shalom, Chase Conversations. Welcome back. We're having a quick conversation tonight, y'all. Just going over whether to discern whether she has good intentions, whether she got your back, whether she's the real deal. Okay. Who is this she? You said? Who is she? Okay. Sometimes she have a face a lot of the times, and a lot of the times it's a spiritual thing, right? And we're going to bring that out. Okay. So we're going to deep sea dive real quick, no further ado. If we could bring out Deborah in Proverbs chapter 6, verse 16 to 18.
These 6 things doth the Lord hate. Yeah. 7 are an abomination unto him. 17. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. 18. And heart that deviseth wicked imaginations. Feet that be swift in running to mischief.
These are the things that the Most High hate, and they're an abomination, right? So again, the title is Discern whether she has your back, whether she has good intentions. Okay. All right. And I'm just gonna put it out there. A lot of us sisters think that being a baddie is a good thing. They aspire to be baddies because it's put out there. Remember the knowledge of this world and everything that the world flocks to, the masses flock to. You probably shouldn't be doing it. And it's of the world, okay? I mean, they're going the way opposite of the Most High, right? And so everybody think that a body is being good, is a good thing. But just, and you could tell this to a child, okay? If you say baddie to a child, they're gonna immediately ask you, am I being bad? Like, does that mean bad? When else? I've never heard being a baddie was a good thing, but we've turned it into a good thing because just like the books say, that they will do is woe unto those that call good evil and evil good, right? And we all know like a baddie in these times, in these days, is somebody that is outward in appearance, right? Outward in appearance, they're not dressing wholesome, right? Not dressing modestly, right? Want to be seen by the world, whether it's likes, follows, whatever else they have today. Okay. The speech out of the mouth is not wholesome. Um, it's not edifying for the body. It's contrary. Okay. Amarabah, if you could bring up Proverbs chapter 9, verse 13 to 18.
A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knowing nothing. 14. For she sitteth at the door of her house on a seat in the high places of the city. 15. To call passengers who go right on their ways. 16. Whoso is simple, let him turn in hither. And as for him that wanted understanding, she said to him, 17, stolen waters are sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. 18, but he knoweth not that the dead are there, and that their deaths and that her guests are in the depths of hell. Hallelujah.
Time. This woman, okay, this woman is clamorous. If we could just look up what clamorous is real quick. She is loud. Okay. And we see this in our community, y'all. You're going to point them out yourself. We don't need to point them out for you. We just reading, and when you see them, you could go down to the check. That's it right there. Okay. You have to discern. That's what the title is, discern for yourself whether she has good intentions. This woman is loud. Okay. Loud and stubborn. Just doing this. Can't shut up. Okay. Always in some kind of commotion or uproar, whether she out there fighting with the men or fighting with the females, right? Fighting with you, throwing out your stuff out the house every minute, you know, and then calling you back, you know, raging war. This is the definition of clamorous I'm reading. Okay. Always raging war, always want to fight. Um, and and is loud. There's always something going, some drama, is drama behind it. Okay. And I know a lot of our young men, okay, are find themselves attracted to this thing because again, this thing is a spirit, and that's what we're talking about too. Ain't always got to have a face. And then so when you get the spirit, and then you manifest it in the form of an actual face, meaning you're seeking the physical person that fits this description. Okay. So then you're seeking out because you hearing or you seeing or you reading or you just, have a spirit that's not grounded on you. Now you're seeking out these things. You wonder why am I keep attracting this type of woman? Or why am I always this type of woman? Okay. Why why am I always this time? Why am I always ready to pop off? And why am I always ready to just be in a fight? Why am I always fighting with my, spouse or significant other? Why am I always the one that's ready to hop in a car and with Shaquita them and go around the block and set it off? Okay. Right? This woman is clamorous. She is simple. Okay. What is simple? Silly. Silly. You know how you just have that one person, you just like, you know what, that's not that you ain't thinking right now. We might not say the word silly. Okay. Some of us might say that's stupid. You just ain't thinking right now. You need to sit down somewhere. Okay. Okay. Have you a glass of wine? Maybe stop drinking some wine. I don't know, but you need to sit down somewhere. Let's watch some Netflix and chill because you ain't thinking right now. Simple. Okay. Um, she knows nothing, nothing. All she know is how to be clamorous, how to run her mouth, how to just, be in the midst of mischiefs. And we just read that the Most High does not like these things. You quit to be in a fight, or you the reason the fight got caused. Whether you at your job, whether you at home, okay, it's surrounding you. Okay. Um, or these are the things you're attracted to, right? For she sitteth at the door of her house on a seat in the high places of the city to call passengers who go right on their way. Okay. So um there are some women out there, okay, that this is what they do. This is their 9 to 5, so to speak. And you know who this is. And it's calling you. It's calling you. There's a song called Temptation Keep Following Me. It's following you. When you go through the 7-Eleven and you pass by and the sister, yeah, she ain't even got to say nothing to you. It just say she sit at the door of the house on a high seat in the high places of the city, meaning she in the places where she knows she gonna catch that fish. Okay. Or you in the places where you know you're gonna catch that fish. You woke up and you decided it was gonna be okay to put on something revealing because you know exactly what your intentions are. Okay. You know exactly what your intentions were that day. That you're trying to catch a certain type of fish, and that fish is a simpleton, right? And we're gonna read that. Okay. But for our young men and for our young men, women that are attracted to this type of spirit, this it says, he know it not that the dead are there and that her guests are in the depths of hell. Okay. She looked good, she smelled good, okay, to your naked, simple eyes, but then ain't nothing but trouble ever since after then. Okay. A lot of our sisters could testify, when they were younger, they dress a certain way, act a certain way because that's what the crowd was doing. They wanted to fit in, aka be a baddie or be part of the group, the it girl club or whatever it is. And and pregnancy at 16 years old, not married, right? Um, on living on food stamps or welfare, whatever it is, because of the decision you made, because of the spirit you had on you that you allowed.
First Timothy, chapter 4. I'm read the first part. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron.
Exactly. Exactly. Departing from the faith, because again, like we talk about, that broad is the road to destruction. Everybody doing it. Okay. And giving heed to this seducing spirit is what we're talking about. We have to be able to discern whether we have this spirit on us, the ones around us, and you have to discern, is this the spirit that you picking up when you just walking idly by? This spirit gonna catch you on the way walking in your workplace if you let it. Okay. It will catch you, right? And her paths lead to hell. It leads to hell.
Proverbs chapter 7, verse 4. Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman. 5. That they may keep thee from the strange woman, from the stranger which flattereth with her words.
Okay, let me stop right there real quick. Because remember, please go back. It's not too many videos ago. I'm gonna post it in the link, but it says that wisdom cry it out. Okay. And that's why we're doing a part two, because we're going to talk about, okay, the opposite side, the opposite side to this baddie. Okay, the actual good girl, the good one, the good female. Okay, the one that carries herself like a woman. Okay. She cry it out, compelling you to get out of the way from a Mack truck, literally. She doesn't want you to die, go down to the pits of hell. Okay. She wants the best for you. Okay. Because sometimes we don't know what's best for ourselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we just read, okay, they keep thee from the strange woman, from the stranger that flattereth with her words. Again, this spirit is going to tell you it's okay it's okay to wear pants. It's okay to disrespect your head. It's okay to have children out of wedlock. Don't even get married. Who gets married these days? This is what she's gonna tell you, these flattering words. Go ahead and sow your royal oats. Go ahead and, you know, eh, who's thinking about marriage these days? You could be single and get the bag, get the whole bag for yourself. Okay. These are flattering words. She's gonna make it sound good. She's gonna make it sound good. Listen, my husband ain't home. What you want to do? We could go out later. We could, you know what I'm saying? Flattering words. Ain't nobody gonna see what's going on. I ain't gonna tell nobody. Keep it on the down low. Even our teens are doing it these days. They're being real crafty with what they're doing, whether it's on the internet, on the phones, with the TVs. The adversary is flattering them, enticing them to do the opposite. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Deborah.
6. For at the window of my house, I looked through my casement. 7. And beheld among the simple ones. I discerned among the youths a young man void of understanding. 8. Passing through the street near her corner. And he went the way to her house. 9. In the twilight, in the evening, and the black and dark night. 10. And behold, there met a woman with the attire of a harlot and subtle of heart. 11. She is loud and stubborn. Her feet abide not in her house. 12. Now is she without, now in the streets, and lied in wait at every corner. 13. So she caught him and kissed him, and with an impudent face said unto him. 14. I have peace, offerings with me. This day have I paid my vows. Therefore I came forth to meet thee, diligently to seek thy face, and I have found thee. 16. I have decked my bed with coverings of tapestry, with carved works, with fine linen of Egypt. 17. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. 18. Come, let us take our fill of love until the morning. Let us solace ourselves with loves. 19. The good man, is not at home. He is gone a long journey. 20. He had taken a bag of money with him and will come home at a day appointed. 21. With her much fair speech, she caused him to yield. With the flattering of her lips, she forced him. 22. He goeth after her straightway, as an ox goeth to the slaughter, or as a fool to the correction of the stocks. 23. Till a dart strike through his liver, as a bird hasteneth to the snare, and knoweth not that it is for his life. 24. Hearken unto me now, therefore, O children, and attend to my words, and attend to the words of my mouth. 25. Let not thine heart decline to her ways. Go not astray in her paths. 26. For she had cast down many wounded. Yeah, many strong men have been slain by her. 27. Her house is the way to hell, going down to the chambers of death.
The water, all praises. So who is this person we're talking about?
A prostitute.
Exactly. Exactly. Does not have good intentions. Okay. And they don't even call them that. Like I said, they just call them baddies these days.
Betty.
It's a different huh?
I just laughed. Baddies.
Yeah, no, they just call it a different word these days. There's many other um, but they ain't gonna call it that. They're just not gonna call it what it is. Okay. But her past lead to hell. Again, we have to make sure that we're not taking on this is a spirit. This is a spirit. The spirit, remember the philosophies that the Most High was saying, if somebody know the precept, I was trying to look for it. The philosophies of Babylon. It says that she has um all this the saints' blood, right?
Mhm.
And we're enticed with her philosophies, but they're leading us to the pits of hell because it's taking us far away from the Most High. We're being enticed with every whim of her, what she said, her doctrine, or it says in verse 17, I perfume my bed with myrrh and aloes and cinnamon. We getting taken away with just the smelling of what this world doing, and leading us down, what is it, to the verse 22, he goeth after her straight way, as an ox goeth to the slaughter, or as a fool unto the correction of stocks. Okay, this is not just talking about the men. Again, this is a spirit, because just as much as it has hold on the men, and it might manifest itself in a physical way, okay, it also has hold on the women of Israel as well, because we're enticed in just the same way on the flip side. Okay. Just the same way. We enticed in many different ways. Okay. We can't keep our eyes straight ahead because so and so got, dripping with sweat. They your famous artist, he got you going left. Okay. You
Mhm.
don't even look at your own husband that way. But this certain artist, he got it going on. Okay. That's that spirit. The spirit that's telling you, this spirit, this clamorous, treacherous spirit, has you thinking that Christmas is Christ's birthday and that you need to celebrate it. You know, this spirit has you doing everything but keeping the laws and statutes, working on the Sabbath day, okay, eating shrimp, pork, crab, lobster, not praying to the Most High, not even thinking that there's a God that exists. Okay. Okay. So this is not just, when I read this, this is not just for the men. This physical and spiritual. Okay. You have wisdom. She cry it out. And then you have this one here, this baddie here, that thing that she gonna be crying out. She crying out, but crying out something else completely different. Okay. It's just like if and this gonna like if we really gotta get to our young men out here, because there's a fight for them again. They're going for the heads. Okay. They say when you want to kill the snake, you go for the head, right? So they're going for the heads, they're going for the men, okay, of our nation. And start with them. And then they're going after the little ones, right? So we have to make sure that we let them know, okay, and that we letting our daughter and showing our daughters, letting our daughters know this is not the way. This is not the way. This is a different spirit. Okay. This is a different spirit. Because now you in bed to bed to bed to bed. Okay. Proverbs 6, verse 23 to 26.
Okay. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproof of instruction are the way of life, to keep thee from evil women, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman. Lust not after her beauty in thy heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life.
Time. Time. The baddie does not have good intentions. Okay. Again, this is part one. We're just talking about this one chick right now. Okay. Whether you aspire to be her, whether you know somebody that is trying to be her, or whether your son's trying to go after her. Okay. or being tapped on the shoulder by her. We gotta know this is all the way around. It ain't just for the men. Okay. Um, somebody had a precept. I saw that. Lust, because this is where it starts. You lust. They say when a man is enticed, he's led away of his own lust. Okay. Lust not after, so we have to start there. Even as women, some of us want to be baddies. Some of us want to be enticing to other men. We shouldn't want to do that. This is where it leads. If you're trying to entice another man, somebody else's husband, or entice some, where's that? And now that's step one. Then step two, you know what I'm saying? You're dragging him in, and then okay, this is not how we build. Okay. Um, for by a means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to piece of bread. Okay. Brought to a piece of bread. She has taken down many, many strong. This is how Israel got into captivity. This is how Israel got into captivity. Remember, Israel is just not the men, it's the women too. We was all out here just lusting after this baddie. We ain't gonna say the W word. Lusting after this baddie. Okay, or wanting to be like this bad. The woman like want to be like her, and the men want to be with her. Oh, ain't that what they actually say? That's what they be saying on stage on these art on the entertainment artist stage. Somebody told one of the, I'm gonna even give her no her fame on here. Told one of the artists, listen, you have to make sure that you're doing so and so the women could want to aspire to be like you, and the men need to want to be with you.
Mm.
Okay.
That's how that's how they market almost everything. It's the sex sales type of situation.
Fine. And so half of the time that means, you know, you can't show that you in a relationship. You got to act like you available. Okay. And we know how all that, how that looks, because guess shoot, no, that just leads to something else. They'll give no appearance of any of that, you know. The men have to be want to be with you. So you putting yourself out there like a piece of meat so they could salivate and lust after you. Okay, Second Ezra 10:6 says, Thou foolish woman, above all others, seest thou not our mourning and what happened to us? Wow. Hmm. No, she don't. She don't. She don't have no good intentions. She don't care. She only care about herself. And she wants you to be down in the pits of the same misery love company. You know, she do not care. She wants you to be doing foolishness with her on a Friday night, on a Saturday night, might be on a Wednesday night too. She wants you to be doing foolishness with her. Nope. And the lion tongue, the one that shed blood. Okay. Deborah, you have the other one in who was it?
Deuteronomy.
Yeah, Deuteronomy 23:17.
Shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
There shall be no whores of the daughters of Israel. Khan. Khan. If you fit this description, this is what the books say. You don't have to keep going this way. Sister Chaya, you had to
18 through
Khan.
18. Thou shalt not bring the hire of a whore or the price of a dog into the house of the Lord thy God for any vow, for even both these are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Mm. He don't want it. He do not want any parts of it. No parts of it. Thou shalt not bring the hire of a whore or the price of a dog into the house of the Most High for any vow. Wow. Because you have a lot of these baddies that turn up Saturday and then try to go to the church on turn up Saturday and go to the church on Sunday, giving their money into the what you call it, they making their offering, right?
Mm.
They're turning up Sunday night through Saturday night, and then Monday morning they give that same money they just make after they done catch your young man, your young son, and drag him back way in through the door. Okay, many a sons, many a strong man. Man, people will be thinking they're strong, but this spirit can overtake you if you really ain't paying attention because it manifests itself in so many ways, shapes, and forms. Okay, so many. Sister Chai, I think you said you were going to bring out James 1:12 to 17, right?
Blessed is the man that endures temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord has promised to them that love him. 13. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God, for God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempts he any man. 14. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. 15. Then when lust has conceived, it brings forth sin, and and sin, when it is finished, brings forth death. 16. Do not err, my beloved brothers. 17. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above and comes down from the Father of lights, with whom is no variableness, neither shadow of turning.
15 says, then when lust had conceived it, when something just take over, you don't know why you did it, what make you do it, how you
Mm-hmm.
even end up there, how you even got home,
Mm-hmm.
who was with you when all this transpired, none of it. You don't even know when the lust had conceived it. It bring forth sin. Now you're in the midst of sin. And when it's done, it bring forth death. And you might not be dead then and there, just like Adam and Eve. Okay. The adversary tell them, shall you surely die? Okay. They were thinking about to drop. They probably were thinking they were about to drop dead and there, right then and there. But no, you they died because they were supposed to live. It wasn't supposed to be no death, you know. So this is what we're talking about. Don't think because it says because punishment is not executed speedily upon the wicked, it's in them to keep doing evil. Oh, I didn't get caught. Oh, this felt good. I want to get that feeling again. Let me do it again. Oh, I've been doing this and that, and I ain't got no um spiritually transmitted diseases yet, or sexual ones yet. I'm good. I could do it again. I've been doing this. Because you didn't get it then and there, or you didn't get diagnosed with it then and there, or if it ain't, you ain't dropped that then and there, you're gonna keep doing it. That's that spirit that's enticing you, that's flattering you, that's lying to you. Okay, that's what we're talking about because sin always leads to death, always. So discern whether she has good intentions. Because I can assure you, there's no good intentions behind the baddie. She's just supposed to look good. She's supposed to look good. And then you even gotta check yourself there because why you think this look good? Okay. Why you think raw meat look good? Because that's what it is. Okay. The baddie does not have good intentions. This woman, this spirit does not have good intentions. Okay. You can have the spirit on you. Okay. Um, it will lead you to a road and a pathway of death. Because again, woe to the ones that lead my sheep astray. If you have this spirit on you as a sister, as a female, and you're doing this, you're leading the men astray, you're leading the women astray because they want to be like you, you know. All right. So That's what we had for this conversation here. Discern whether she has good intentions. Baddies are not good. Okay, be a good girl. All right. They in now. Good girls are in now. Okay. All praise to the Most High. Well, with that being said, y'all, the water for being here. Okay, same time,
Same
same
time,
place,
same place,
same
same
beauty.
beauty.
Chase May,
Beauty, 'cause it's my duty.
it's our duty.
It's our duty.
Mm-mm-mm. We still ain't got it together. It's been a year.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.